People's Democratic Party (PDP) chairman in Edo State, Tony Azegbemi, has said the party had concluded plans to write the Independent National Electoral Commission (Inec) to conduct by-election into the 14 vacant seats in the State House of Assembly seat. The seat had been vacant after 14 lawmakers loyal to the former national chairman of the All Progressives Congress (APC), Adams Oshiomhole, failed to attend the inauguration of the state lawmakers by Governor Godwin Obaseki. The Speaker of the Assembly, Francis Okiye, has since declared the seat of the 14 lawmakers vacant. Azegbemi, in an interview at the weekend, said, "We are very worried because about 1 million people have lost their voices in the House of Assembly. Nobody is talking about their interests. These are people that voted for our governor in the last governorship election. We want them to be represented." Apart from our demand that INEC should conduct by-election in those constituencies, we are going to follow up with the letter, just as the State Assembly Speaker has done. As a party, we are also going to write INEC officially to carry out its constitutional responsibility by conducting elections into those 14 constituencies. There are litigations currently in court over the matter, but the PDP chairman said that INEC should not wait for the conclusion of those litigations because they could take years before judgment would be delivered on them. The cases in court should not stop INEC from carrying out its constitutional responsibilities. It is only after INEC had done what it's supposed to do that somebody can go to court and say, INEC, what you did is wrong. INEC has to do what they are supposed to do first. That is what the law says, not what the PDP says, since the seat had been declared vacant by the Speaker of the Edo State House of Assembly, INEC. INEC has no option than to conduct the by-election, as Azegbemi said. Okay, you know, the fear of this, the PDP chairman, or the fear of the people now, is that this case, because it's in court, because the normal thing is for you to wait till the court case is over, but his fears and the other fears are that the thing might linger for a very long time because we don't do the right thing on time, that it might take a longer time, and again it will now deprive people from those areas not to be represented because nobody is representing them. And you know all the things that happened why their seats are vacant. Now they have been accused, these 14 lawmakers now. Hey, you know they were 17, now they are now 14. 3 they have gone back again. Those that left a month before the election, they have gone back again to what is it called, to Obaseki. You can imagine. Now they are 14 because those three were because they were in APC, they were inaugurated. So because of the election, maybe some water had passed under the bridge, Nigerian politics. That was why they left. Now they have come back again. So it's now making the 7 lawmakers in PDP or with Obaseki now 10. Because at some point they were 10, at some point they were 7. At the end of the day, now they are 10. So those 14 whose seats were declared vacant, now they have come back to 14 again. So the fear now is that nobody is representing them. And they did not come for inauguration because Obaseki has come out to say when they were supposed to come, they didn't come. They were listening to Oshiomhole. That is why their seats are really vacant. So there's nothing he can do about it. So what is now the next thing? Some people are saying, let them wait for the outcome of the court to be able to determine whether their seats will be vacant or not, or for their seat to have been declared vacant, whether it is constitutional or not. Now let them wait for the outcome of the court case. But their fear is that it might take a very long time and the people will not be well represented. Of course, to me, if the people were not even represented for how many years or how many months and nothing has happened to them, and you ask yourself again, those who have been representing their constituencies, what have they gained? And as to those who were not represented for all this month or year, what is now the difference? Of course, it's now debatable for people to talk about it, but if we want to go by what is happening now, it is not a good thing. But we are just looking at everything holistically. So if we want to go by, okay, they are vacant, their seats are vacant because of what their their lawmakers that they voted for, they didn't come for the inauguration, then are they going to continue like that? Because if it's going to take a longer time, maybe it might take another 4 years. Who knows? Unless maybe they are going to speed up the whole court cases and then they know what will happen at the end of the day. But since it has been declared vacant by the Speaker of the House, because there's an amount of time that it can be said, or that they can declare the seat vacant, whether the constitution is what they need to follow, or that was what the Speaker of the House followed, but it's a different thing entirely. So whether they need to wait for the court to get to the end, or INEC will do the needful. Of course, everybody has to follow the law, because if you say INEC should just go and do the needful because the the Speaker of the Assembly has already declared their seat vacant, then maybe that would not propel INEC to do the needful, or INEC would want to wait for the court case at the end of the day. So I don't know what you guys think, but by and large, I think these people have really miscalculated. Honestly, they really miscalculated. That Oshomole really deceived them. You know, they overhyped and overrated Oshomole because they believe that he has what it takes. He's been experienced as far politics is concerned. But this is a big lesson to everybody. Don't underestimate any other person, because if you think that they don't know anything, no, that is not it. They will just come out for you, for those who know what they are doing. But of course, you might look at some people because maybe from what they are doing, you know that they know nothing. But even at that, you can't say, because even if they don't know anything, some people can just come for them and say, oh, you are not doing this thing right, do it this way, do it this way. And they will not know that somebody is really gearing up, engineering them, or teaching them. You might not know, but you still believe what you have known about them for some time. That is what is still obtainable, but they've moved on. So that is exactly what has happened to these people. They over-trusted Oshomole, but see where it has landed all of them. Both the captain himself, both the candidates of APC, Eze Yamu too, all of them, they miscalculated, because they judged wrongly, because they never believed that APC would not win, because they know what they were relying on. But the bone of the contention now is that, are we supposed to wait for the court case, or INEC should just go ahead? Because these people it's like they are pressuring INEC to do the needful, because their seats have been declared vacant. So INEC, they should conduct another election. Oh God, I just pity these people. I really, really pity them. It's unfortunate. Well, they have learned in a very, 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 very hard way. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning what the APC Edo chairman is calling for, telling INEC to conduct election. Leave your comments below and let's have your take. Thank you.